Well, hello and happy Sunday. Today I'm jumping on to talk about borrowed time. Borrowing time always seems like a good idea when you're borrowing. Let me give you an example. So I wake up today and I don't feel like doing anything. I just feel like laying in bed and just chilling and basically saying, forget the responsibilities of the day and forget everything that I have to do today because I'm just not feeling it. You can do that, and you can borrow time from the future. In doing the staying in bed and not taking care of the responsibilities and all of that good stuff, well, those responsibilities don't automatically go away just because we want to sleep in a little bit later or because I don't have the desire to do anything today. Those responsibilities have just been pushed out to the future. And so there's an exchange that just happened there. I'm exchanging what I should be doing now for the future, which means I'm putting off things. That's why it's called putting it off. Where that also reverses, as I was saying, is that now the future is holding on to what I should be doing now. That's literally borrowing time. I'm just not going to do it today. There's famous quotes after that are highlight the fact that that is something that you can do is borrow time. Why do today what you can do tomorrow, right? It's one of them. It's very convenient at the time, but it always costs you. It's always going to cost you your future. So I like to think of that as my relationship with alcohol. Alcohol has helped with social situations. We're going out, we're going to be hanging out. It has helped with pain management. It's helped with staving off a lot of my emotions that I was dealing with at the time. It's helped with grief. I'm going through something, let me drink it away. What I am literally doing when I decide to go that route is I am borrowing everything that I should be doing now from the future. And I'm not borrowing it in a just let me lay down and not do anything kind of way. I'm literally altering my mind and escaping everything that I have going on at a very deep mental level right now, because that's just biologically and chemically what the alcohol will do to you. When the future comes, which it always does, right? When the future comes and now it's time to deal with those issues, they come with interest. So that means that I'm dealing with the issue on top of dealing with it late, which already comes with an issue of its own, on top of all of the chemical withdrawals that I'm going through because I took this ethanol into my body. And that is borrowing from the future, and it's not good. It comes with interest. It's much better to deal with whatever it is that we're going through naturally in real time so that we can begin to make those memories in our mind that let us know that this is something that we could actually deal with. This is something that we could actually manage without the alcohol. And the alcohol just buries issues on top of issues on top of issues. And we all know that eventually those issues, even when you bury them in alcohol, will come exploding out of the lid jar that has now been extraordinarily pressurized, so to speak. And this is where we begin to see people having meltdowns when they're drinking. We begin to see people becoming passive aggressive when drunk, or just playing mean people, drinking and outside of drinking. This isn't just limited to drinking. Borrowing from the future is cool at times, but I don't think it's cool when it comes to alcohol. I understand we all need a mental health day sometimes. And so, yeah, take a day off, hang out, put it all off. But when you start getting alcohol involved in things, then that's where it becomes very dangerous. That's where it becomes counterintuitive, that's where it is not helping you or anybody around you. Think about that, man. Alcohol is just one of those things. Everything that makes everything 10 times worse while it's happening, and it makes things 20 times worse when it's not there. What's the advantage to that? I don't see it anymore. I think the advantage to it back then, honestly, because just because I don't see it anymore doesn't mean that I never have seen it, right? I think for me, the advantages were the fact that everything that I have to deal with, because who wants to deal with all the things I have to deal with, is what we say to ourselves, right? Gives me a good escape for a while, right? It gives me a reason to do dumb shit and to just forget everything. In forgetting everything, you do dumb shit, right? And you're chemically under the influence, and I just don't see a benefit to that very short term pleasure when I can use that same energy to actually go deep in my psyche, talk to myself, pray about it, do the healthy, necessary things so that I can actually build a skill that gets me through those situations in the first place. And I think that is using today to influence and be better in the future instead of just borrowing from the present and taking away from the future, which then you'll be met with come down, a chemical influence, something that keeps you in a negative headspace. So that's just something to think about when we start talking about borrowing time. We're borrowing time from the future, but there's never a void anywhere. And what I mean by that is, just because I'm borrowing from the future doesn't mean that the future is removed of what it is that we have to do today. All we did was just put it off to the future. There is no such thing as a void. So yeah, I hope you got something out of that. It's one of those small things that is actually really big and very powerful when you think about it in the long run.